If you're looking for something to play on your PS4 that won't have any effect on your bank balance, then you've come to the right place. With so many great free PS4 games to choose from on PlayStation's digital store, you're sure to find something to keep you entertained. In this video, I will show you some best free PS4 games. But before we start this video, please subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming videos. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Fantasy Strike. For an entry price of $0, you can play this easy-to-learn fighting game online in casual or ranked matches or against the AI offline. If you want access to the rest of the modes, it's $15. What you do get, however, is all the game's characters unlocked from the start. None of them use special inputs, all their fanciest attacks are bound to simple button presses. Next up we have Rogue Company. Sure, this is another competitive shooter with optional microtransactions, but it still has a place on this best free PS4 games list because you can get started with the 4v4 objective-based battles for $0. You'll begin a match by skydiving in, but once you're on the ground, there are a couple of things you might be faced with. There will either be a bomb, which you may be tasked with either planting or preventing from being planted, or a series of control points you'll need to capture. Next up we have Spellbreak. Forget your guns but bring your magical gauntlets for this battle royale. While it's a smaller scale fight than you might be used to, there is depth to be found thanks to 6 different battle image classes and customizable loadouts for unique magical attacks, plus the usual power-ups to battle over around the map. Next up we have Genshin Impact. The 7 gods of Tevyot hold many secrets. Having woken up in this new world with no knowledge of it and separated from your brother or sister, the answers to your predicament must be in their hands. You'll have to travel around Tevyot to find these deities, with your weapon of choice being the 7 magical elements that the gods represent. Next up we have Hyperscape. The newest battle royale on the block is one of the best free PS4 games for getting both players and spectators involved in the action. As a competitor in Crown Rush, the game world's virtual free-for-all battle, you face off against 99 other players in a shrinking area of the map, finding weapons and other special items to ensure your survival. Next up we have Cuisine Royale. If even the cartoon style of Fortnite is too serious for you, then Cuisine Royale is a particularly strange cooking-based take on the battle royale genre. After spawning randomly on the map, you have to scramble for weapons and the safe zone like normal, except your offensive abilities are augmented by kill-powered magic abilities, and your armor is made of both actual vests and plating and kitchen equipment. Next up we have Smite. Most MOBA games place you as an aerial observer of the battlefield, but Smite puts you right behind your chosen character, who will be one of hundreds of gods from pantheons around the world. You stride, pounce or fly into battle against opposing heroes and their minions to destroy their titan and win the match, taking out towers along the way. Smite is easy to pick up thanks to automatic settings for leveling your character's abilities up and buying key items. But there's plenty of depth and tactical enjoyment too once you turn off these settings and look around the enormous 108-character roster for your favorite champions in each role. Next up we have Genesis. It's hard to find a MOBA, multiplayer online battle arena, title on consoles, but Genesis wants to be the best free PS4 games equivalent of League of Legends and other massive titles that dwell on PC. You can pick one of 28 heroes to take into a 5v5 battle in a sci-fi themed maps with dynamically changing elements, either in traditional multiplayer, single player or in a cooperative PvE campaign. The game continues to grow over time to maintain your interest, allowing you to equip the champions with different items and weaponry. The inclusion of the PvE mode means you can learn to play or just chill out by fighting against AI opponents by yourself or with friends. Next up we have Warframe. Warframe has been around since the PS4's launch, and it remains on the best free PS4 games list because it's still evolving. This online sci-fi shooter casts you as a futuristic space ninja who commands their own warframe, a remote-controlled robo-suit that has its own distinct attacks and abilities. You can team up with friends to tackle the game's story missions or test your strength in competitive multiplayer, fighting across a solar system of the far future. The last game of this video is Dauntless. If you like Capcom's Monster Hunter series, then this is one of the best free PS4 games for you. Either alone or with up to 3 other companions, you will be tracking and defeating enormous beasts, then taking the loot you've gathered home to upgrade your gear. The world's rendered in a charming cartoonish style too, making it a joy to behold as you look for your next target, which will be one of many unique behemoth creatures. So that's the list of the 10 best free PS4 games that you can play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming updates.